I never miss sowing vegetable seeds in July because of a simple secret, and I will tell it to you right now because then I want to show you 4 different vegetable groups that I'm sowing right now. Also, seeds sown in summer garden can be stolen by pests, so I will give you a tip on how to avoid that. So the secret is you get more bang for your buck when you start a vegetable garden in July. Literally. Let me show you what I mean. I just harvested carrots from this container. This is the spring batch, which means I sowed this in March this year. Beautiful carrots. But compare it to the size of these carrots that I harvested in the middle of winter, in January this year. They are way bigger in size than the spring carrots. And the January carrots were not woody at all, even though they were so much thicker in size. They were also much more sweeter than these skinny spring carrots. So you see, I put in the same amount of effort and material into both of these carrot batches, but one of it gave me a larger and better tasting yield. The reason is simple. I started the better performing one in July last year. But why the difference? Let me explain it and show you some other vegetables with which you can repeat this success tip. I am sowing carrots into this container, and it is a bit of finicky crop to germinate in high heat. I made a video on how to get it to germinate and survive in hot summer. I will link it in the description at the end of this video for you to check it out. I use the Oya spikes, which gives constant water supply to seeds and seedlings, which helps in germination and keeps the seedlings alive. I will link these in description. I will also start beetroot seeds in this container. They are easier to grow than carrots. Daikon radishes and turnips are also great to start right now. You can see a lot of turnip self-sowed itself in my garden from the flowers that I left for bees earlier this spring. The important thing to notice is that all of these plants are root crops, which is our first group of vegetables to start in July. When we start them now in summer, it will be hot in the beginning, but soon, after the peak of summer, the temperatures will start to fall gradually. This fall in temperature will encourage these plants to grow, but that is not all. There is more to this puzzle which helps even brassica to grow bigger when you start them in July. Cauliflowers, broccoli, kohlrabi, cabbages, they all will give you much larger yield if you start them now. This is our second group of vegetables to start right now. As the temperature cools down, the number of pests will reduce, which allows these crops to thrive. But until then, giving them protection from pests is important to keep them alive. Leafy green vegetables like kale, mustard green, Swiss chards, lettuce, etc. are the third group of vegetable plants you should start in July and in August as well, because these grow fast and they won't turn bitter or make flowers. These Swiss chard plants are from spring sowing, but they will keep going all the way into winter for me. This mesh bag has really helped me to keep it clean and keep pests away. I will link these in description if you are interested. So what happens is plants are encouraged to make flowers when temperatures become warmer, which is why the carrots from spring are smaller in size, because they are focusing their energy to make flowers. Now reverse this situation. From July to winter, the temperature starts to fall, and these plants are smart. They know winter is coming, and to survive it, they need to conserve their energy. This is exactly why the plants that you start now in July grow bigger in size. They are conserving their energy, which causes them to grow bigger, which is why the January carrots were much bigger in size. They were not woody because they were not trying to make a flower stalk. Also, winter crops are sweeter and dense in flavor because they make sugar within themselves, which helps them fight frost. Now, none of this works for group 4 of vegetables that you can start now in July. But before we move on to the fourth group of vegetables, you can see it takes months of effort for me to run these experiments and bring the results to you. Your support gives me encouragement to keep making these videos, and there are so many ways for you to show your support. You can like this video, share your own gardening experience by commenting on it, share this video with your friends or on your social media. All of this makes a big difference. So please don't be shy to show your support. You can also get a free copy of my garden planner when you subscribe to my blog linked in description. I have also linked in description my stickers and Etsy store where you can find some ways to support this channel. The fourth group is bush beans. If you sow it now, you will get a good harvest until the frost kills it. For frost resistance, you can sow peas and broad beans instead. One caution though, pests like field mice may steal your bean seeds. To avoid this, soak the bean seeds in water overnight and then sow it. The soaking encourages the seed to germinate, which changes the seed's chemistry, and somehow it is not appealing to the mice anymore. This year I am sowing peas as well as broad beans in July as well. These two do great for me in spring, but I never tried them in fall. So we will see how this experiment goes. Please do subscribe to catch the results of this experiment. Now act upon the information you got from this video by watching the video linked here on how to make finicky carrots to germinate in hot summer. As always, thanks for watching and supporting this channel.